It's the Hip Hop Matrix Show.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
It's the Hip Hop Matrix Show with J.Hall and DJ Akademiks.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Let's get it.
Yeah, it's the Hip Hop Matrix Show. What's good? Myself, J.Hall, this guy right here, DJ Akademiks.
You all right, man?
Man, it's changing season, man.
I said, you sure? You sound like a hoopty trying to get started. It
Yo.
won't turn over. You're just getting your voice cleared up
I'm
and
trying,
all this extra
man.
stuff. Man.
You know, I got to get used to this whole, like, it's hot before 5 p.m. and after p.m. it's cold.
You should be used to this type of stuff. You're supposed to be from Detroit.
No,
It's that Auburn Hills weather you should be used to, man.
I'm not from Auburn Hills, bro.
Yeah.
Watch your mouth. I'm not from Auburn Hills. All right, Thompson. I know, too. But
not
no,
even how you say it.
I got to get used to the
Towson.
fact that it's like 5 p.m. it's hot, and then after 5 p.m. it drops down to like 0, dark 30 weather.
That's fall for you.
Yeah, bro, because I was walking to this calf, man, to do some work, and literally when I was on my way there, I was sweating. But when I left there at 7 o'clock, I was cold. I had a short sleeve shirt on. I'm like, I need to start packing a hoodie. It's definitely hoodie season, that's for sure.
Yeah, I love hoodie season, though.
What would you think, like, is the best part about it?
I mean, it's easier to hide from the cold than it is from the heat. I mean, you can always put on more clothes and be warm, but you can't take off more clothes and be cool in the summertime.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah, that's true.
You can be naked out there and still be sweating bullets and hot.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, plus climate change is a mofo.
Yeah, everything's a month behind.
Yeah, everything, yo. And I can't believe we're in October in 2018, like, already. I feel like, where did time go?
Yeah, daylight savings would be like next week or something.
Really?
Something like that.
Does anybody know why daylight savings was created anyway?
Save daylight.
You know, I don't have an answer to say you're wrong because I really didn't know.
I mean, what else would it be for?
I don't know. It's one of the things. It's like I really don't know. They don't even do it everywhere, do it?
I don't know. I'm not everywhere.
I definitely hate that when it's 5 o'clock. It's like completely dark outside. That I cannot stand, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I can't stand, man. Yo, welcome. We are the Hip Hop Matrix Show as usual. It's a lot, man. This whole week has been. It was starting off slow, and then it kind of hit with a bang. A lot of crazy is going on, and we're gonna get into it. Of course, yes, we're going to talk about Kanye and Trump. We're going to talk about Kanye and more Kanye, and we're going to happen to talk about some new music we're going to fit in there, too. So, as usual, make sure you hit us up on our Twitter.
T.I.'s mixed up in that, too.
Absolutely. At HHMS98. My Twitter, at J.Hall Radio. This guy right here, at DJ Akademiks. Follow us along. It's the Hip Hop Matrix Show. You've been warned. Buckle up, suckers. We here. All right. Well, let's start off with something a little bit, small for a second. We're going to give you the smoke, but a little bit small. Your guy, Lil Pump.
Just a little bit.
Just a little pump. Lil Pump. I don't know if you saw his IG, but apparently he took a whole gag of money, put it in the sink, a bathroom sink, and peed all over it. And he only put in the caption, "I'm bored."
Wow.
He's 18 years old. Does he know better?
Who the hell would do that? He ain't even got that much money to be pissing on money like that. I mean, probably got a couple hundred. Like 100,000 or something like that, all together. But, I mean, you ain't got money like that, just be pissing on money like that.
No way. I mean, I don't understand, this whole clout chasing. First of all, clout is not new at all. So some of you youngins who are listening to and you saying this clout thing, they've been saying clout for, like, beyond me and your age and all that good stuff. But there's a million things you can do when you're bored. Your little pump. Call up a girl.
Yeah, go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, read a book.
Masturbate.
Whoa.
You're 18.
Whoa.
I mean, call up a girl. You're a rapper. Call up a girl. Smoke a blunt. Eat Cheerios. Eat some cookies.
Pissing on money, though?
Yeah.
Bruh.
That ain't what's up. Is it real money, too? That's another thing, too.
I hope it wasn't.
You new rappers be carrying that new money.
I hope it was that movie money.
You talking about the fake paid in full dollars?
Yeah, I hope it was the movie money he was pissing on.
Yo, this is so crazy, man.
Next time you get bored pumped, just cash app all the money you thinking about pissing on. Just cash app
give it to us.
Just cash app it to me. I'll take it.
Who walks around with cash like that anyway? I mean, how long is? I mean, you really can't really walk around with cash like that.
Somebody with security.
Yeah. Ain't it crazy how this game is?
Somebody with security all around them.
Yeah,
at all times.
I mean, if you security, you might be a little bit upset because that's your money he peeing on.
Nah, but I guarantee you, if their check bounce, he won't pee on another dollar.
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, you better, come out with some more hits before you start just peeing on money out of nowhere because it's not like.
I do like the record with Kanye, though.
You do?
Yeah, it's definitely that definitely grew on me.
The record is trash.
I love that record.
The performance was horrible.
It rocks. I'm sorry, that song rocks.
I think it went in when they performed it at the Porno Awards. Probably those people in that audience was probably legit hyped about it. But
they performed it at the Porno audience.
That's how they premiered it. You know, the Porno Awards. I can't remember what it's called, but they performed it there. But it doesn't really make any sense. Like Kanye just talking. And
was Kim in the audience?
I don't know. That's a good question. Is she? You consider
is she technically a porn star?
That's what I'm about to say. When you do a sex tape, are you a porn star? That's a sex. Oh, yeah,
she technically has one of the highest grossing sex films.
Is a sex tape the same as a porn tape? Are they the same thing?
I mean, you make money off of it, then you become a professional, right?
It's like the difference between crack and cocaine.
Anything you make money off of, you're technically a professional.
This is true. If you got license off of it too, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because if I play football,
she definitely has a SAG award. She's been in movies.
I'm a amateur.
I mean, a SAG license.
But once I get paid for it,
I'm
technically a professional.
You're a pro.
I'm a pro.
That's true.
So she's technically a pro.
I mean, you can play in one game and you're a pro. That's true, right? Like if you own the roster, you played in one game, you're a professional athlete.
And you can't go back to college after that.
Nope. You cannot.
Your amateur rights are revoked after that first game.
Yeah.
Not even the first game. Once you declare.
So maybe he performed as a dedication?
Maybe.
I don't know. The song is horrible to me.
That was a long side note, though.
It was. The point is, there's more things that you can do besides just being bored peeing on money. You can watch that tape, for example.
How do we get to Kim from there?
I don't know. Not at all.
But it got there.
It definitely got there. Speaking of ways that, things that you can do with your money, on a good note, you got 50 Cent. Let's talk about the cash that he's making. He just signed a deal with Stars that's estimated to be worth $150 million for 4 years with his production company. Now, that's the same production company that put out Power that's been out since 2014. Now, that's what you do with your money. You make more money.
I know he like that other son can't turn 18 soon enough.
Who? Talking about the oldest?
Yeah.
He already 18,
Oh, he already 18?
He look grown.
No, I think he's still like 16, 17.
He definitely got 50 Cent's grown-looking face. You know, when you see pictures of 50 Cent as a kid, he always look grown. Like, his son definitely looks grown.
Yeah, I think he like 16, 17.
Okay,
he close.
This deal make 150. That's what you do with your money. You don't put it in the sink and pee on it. You make more money with your money. Nothing, that's what you do. You think eventually 50 is gonna be known like on a level like a LL Cool J where certain people only know him more for their acting versus their music?
I think he's already past that.
Really?
People know him more for his social media antics and beefing back and forth with people over social media and power.
That's weird that you say that because I saw Jim Jones had posted up a picture of Amari Hardwick looking like he's kind of kissing 50.
Yeah.
And Jim was like, yo, this is how he got the role?
Yeah. This is how he got the leading role.
I'm like, yo, these cats just be bored.
Yeah, and they go back and forth with each other like it's nothing to even.
Yeah. I mean, is that a bad thing? I mean, if you're an artist and this is what you do, are you upset about that? About people not knowing you for your music? Like, if you really are passionate about it?
No, because he's not. He knows, and everybody else knows he ain't making money off music no more. So, I mean, you want to be known off what you're making money off of right now. He had to evolve because, I mean, that G Unit is gone.
Well, Lloyd Banks really is gone. He's not on G Unit no more.
There is no G Unit.
Yeah, that's true. It's just him and Tony.
Yeah,
pretty much. Tony loyal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He gonna sit back.
He has no other opportunities.
Yeah, this is true. I guess it's not a bad thing, but I guess I once heard LL Cool J said it pains him that people don't know that he done music. You know what I mean? He said it pains him that he has to admit that because, he hosts the Grammys. He's on one of those CSI, one of them TV shows. He's been on that almost 10 years now. So if you're someone who was a kid growing up watching that show, that's what you know him as.
Yeah, LL you've done a lot. It's too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Does that hurt your feelings? Do you feel a certain type of way because as a kid, this is what
rap
you
was
wanted?
his first love, but I mean, hey, you on Will Smith status now, bro.
Well, we all got to leave our first love alone.
Yeah.
Very few of us.
A lot of us leave her in high school and never see her again.
Like, very few of us end up with our first love.
Yeah, you got to stay with yours up until your 30s, bro.
Do you know where your first love is?
Do I know where she's at?
Yeah.
Actually, I do.
Really?
Actually, I do.
Do she follow you?
Yeah.
Really?
She got like 4 kids now on a second marriage.
Wow.
She's in like Texas or somewhere. She's like a military wife now.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that something you would have saw of her when you was coming up? Like when y'all was coming up together, where she is right now, does that seem right?
Actually, it does.
Why is that? Why?
I don't know. She could be that. I could see her as a very housewifey person.
You can see somebody putting 4 kids up in it?
Definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. My first love definitely follows me on social media, and it's weird that you say that because I think I'm pretty sure she just got engaged for like the second time. She was married before too. She got multiple kids, and I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Her path, it went the way I probably would have thought it would have went.
Yeah.
She's happy though. She's happy.
Yeah. And I think mine is happy too, and that's what it is, right? I mean, your first love, they don't necessarily look. They don't like the movies,
and don't need to be my last. But I mean, sure.
Not at all. Not at all. You know, and honestly, in hindsight, things worked out better.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you think about the movie that 50 Cent made. Rap was never gonna pay him $150 million.
No. But Vitamin wanted it.
Right. Exactly.
The Stars did.
He's had many loves. I mean, he got a chance to be with Vivica Fox in her prime.
Yes.
You know, I mean, he had Vivica. I mean, he was with Vivica. Vivica's is, I mean, set it off. I still see Vivica and get a little chills. You know what I mean?
They say Sierra too.
Yeah, I mean, when she was on the inside of one of his albums, remember? You know, so
he was on the inside of her.
Oh snap! I mean, yeah, you know, I mean, he saw some nice things. I'm pretty sure the women that he's been with or associated with after, you know, he's made his money, probably don't hold up to the quality that he may think of what he had when he was coming up, known as Boo Boo.
Of course.
You know, so your first love, you know, you appreciate them and you love them, but, you know, you got to let it go a little bit, right? I mean,
yeah, you got to let them go.
We all don't end up with the Whitley Gilberts.
Nah.
It doesn't happen that way.
No.
You know, it doesn't happen that way. It's totally fine and everything works out and that's cool. And shout out to all of those first loves that held us down. Some of us hate us, but those that we get along with, it's all good, right? It's all good. But I wish, you know, one of my new loves would pay me $100.
All right, it's time to talk about some new music, shall we? Quavo, Honcho, finally broken apart from Migos.
I mean, this is what we expected, right? We knew Quavo was going to go first, right?
Yeah, well, actually, he didn't go first because technically Offset did. He did a joint album with 21 Savage a year ago. So
did we care?
Yeah, we did. It was a decent album.
I had to ask that question. I just want to make sure that we cared.
Well, because here's the thing. They're doing things for streaming. And they get money on the road anyway, so it's more music to perform, it's more streams, it's more attention. So they got this whole new age.
So coming back to what we said about 50 early, nobody's making money off the music itself no more.
Yeah, nobody. Some people are, but not a lot. So I mean, but they got it all figured out. QC, they definitely doing what they're doing, and I'm sure Offset's solo album will be next.
Oh yeah. I mean, he didn't want me looking for.
Takeoffs will probably take a while, but I mean, they'll get to him. They'll get to it.
I mean, Takeoff gonna be on the album regardless. That's how Takeoff feels.
Yeah, Takeoff's good though. He's good.
Takeoff probably think this is a Migo album that's out right now.
Takeoff probably don't even care because Takeoff is still good.
Yeah, he's good. He's mad good.
He's still good. Don't get it wrong.
The shooter is always good.
And it's not like they breaking apart and he's doing this album and they're not cool no more. This is a plan that all of them had together.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So Quavo Honcho, that's out right now. Also, Fat Trell just released On the Run. DMV native.
What's up with Fats, yo?
Yeah.
I missed that first one.
Fat Trell's back.
Yeah. What? I mean, Fats, I feel like has the flow, has the delivery, make good songs. Everybody seem to love him. Why you think Fat haven't really like propelled past like a certain level yet?
That's a good question.
And he still signed with MMG? Am I tripping?
He's still on the MMG.
So what's going on with that?
It's a good question.
Jeez.
But it just hasn't quite killed over, I guess, on a national standpoint.
I like Fats, man.
From a national standpoint.
Yeah, I always thought Fats was cool, man. I mess with Fats, man.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Fats definitely a good guy. And also, another DC native, Shy Glizzy, just released Fully Loaded.
Somebody else, right?
That is officially out right now. Fully Loaded. Go check that out.
I low-key expected Shy Glizzy's career to be a little bit bigger after the song with him and Gold Link. I thought he was on his way out of here.
Yeah, but he makes good music, and that's what keeps him here.
Yeah,
kind of like a Fabulous, where Fabulous doesn't do the monster smashes, but he keeps consistently making good music that keeps him around.
I don't know if I can say that because remember, and we forget that at the beginning, Fabulous had hit records though. Fabulous had a lot of hit records.
But after that initial wave went away, Fabulous became the Fabulous we know now.
Okay, so
he's not the commercial Fabulous. That was a commercial Fabulous with the Holla Back Young, and that was a different time.
But I'm only saying
after that time passed, he's the Fabulous we have now, where he just creates consistent good music.
But I'm only saying now that Shy hasn't had that wave. Like, he hasn't had that wave of consistent commercial music, like commercial music or whatever. He hasn't had that wave. And after that song, that Gold Link song, which was huge.
Well, he had Awesome, which was a big record.
It wasn't as huge as that Gold Link song. Him and Gold Link, that was a huge record. They're still playing that record on radio stations right now.
That wasn't his song, though.
True, but he was on it. He made the song almost. When you want to think about him, his verse is the one everybody rock with in the club. I just thought that he'll be a little bit further.
But that wasn't his song, though.
This is true. Shout out to Gold Link.
Wasn't his song. That was new music.
All right, we didn't get y'all enough BS. Let's get to it. Let's get to the smoke. Kanye West visited the White House just the other day, and it caused a frenzy to the fact of there's a hurricane going on right now, and everybody was focused on Kanye. Like, Hurricane Michael was running through the South, tearing things up, but yet we are focused on Kanye, so let's get to it.
In the hat.
Right, let's get to it. Not only did Kanye show up.
That made him feel like a superhero, he said.
Well, let's break that down to some parts. The first thing I saw on my timeline was Kanye making a pause and telling President Donald Trump, I love this man, and giving him a hug, sitting next to the great Jim Brown.
Jim Brown should have slapped him.
Now, just to give you a little side note, Jim Brown was one of those revolutionary athletes back in the day.
Who didn't
standing on a lot of black issues. And so the fact that he's actually in the White House, too, with Trump was very disappointing to those of us that came up hearing of his legacy and everything. I'm like, this is not the Jim Brown that I grew up hearing about, right? It can't be, right?
So, grandfathers usually a little softer on the grandkids. So, I mean, it's not, he ain't lost his.
But Trump is the ultimate. So, let's not get too big on Jim Brown because that is what it is because he's sitting solid. Him? What did you think
you think a big check came his way?
I mean, it just don't matter. I mean, when you saw Kanye, how did you see it? You tell me, what was the first one you saw? Because there was so many clips that didn't got broken apart. What was the first one you saw?
I saw this boy talking about the hat made him feel like a superhero, and I was just tuned out. I was like, this guy.
Okay. We on the same page. That's the first one I saw.
He's gone.
When he talked about Hillary Clinton had I'm with her, and it made him feel a certain type of way because he didn't really see his dad a lot. And although he come from a family of women, and I'm paraphrasing here, so, some of you technical people don't be DMing us getting upset, but I'm paraphrasing. And then he was talking about the fact, the hat made him feel like a superhero because of his manhood and things of this nature. What the hell was that? Does he even know how much that's a shot at women and what I'm with her and all the other things like that meant? Like, as a black man, you speaking about that, like, how is I'm with her make you feel some sort of insecurity?
I don't know what Kanye, I don't know, he's in another world. Maybe I think he has a point that he's trying to get to. He just don't know how to get to it.
What point?
I don't know.
Everyone keeps saying this whole, it's like a point that he's trying to get to, but he's not clear on what his agenda is. Instead of this, I'm all about love and liberals would try to screw your mind and all this other stuff. It's like, he's taking up a lot of oxygen. And Trump, and get to the point where you're going to have him in your place.
And they're definitely using him as a puppet.
No doubt. Remember how upset they got when they had Common come to the White House and he just did a poem? Like, he just did a poem, and Kanye cussed. He said, mofo. He said, motherfucker. On some Sam Jackson-ish. And everybody was just laughing. Like, I'm really trying to understand, exactly, where does he think this is going? Here's something, though. Do you think ignoring him, because there's an argument about, we should stop paying him attention, we should stop talking about it, and so ignoring him is the best way because giving him this attention is what he wants.
I believe that's true.
So you think we ignore Kanye, he just go away?
I mean, ignore anybody, they go away.
You said what?
You can ignore anybody and they'll go away.
You think so?
If enough people ignore him and his influence is dead, I mean, nobody has any use for him, so he would absolutely.
See, I can't really rock with that because I'm a firm believer that you have to conquer You have to counter ignorance with knowledge because ignorance spread. If you do nothing, it spreads. And Kanye is the champion of a lot of village idiots out there.
A lot of village idiots.
He is. A lot. Those dudes that that sit up on them corners and try to come up with all the reasons why they don't vote.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The dudes that you and me came up ignoring, that our moms sort of stay away from sometimes, you know what I mean? But we want to hang out with them. Do you get older, you realize they really didn't know what they were talking about? You know what I mean? He's the champion of them because he just says a lot of stuff. He admits he doesn't research none of this stuff. He admits he doesn't know anything. Like when you ask him about laws and all this other stuff, he admits he doesn't even watch CNN. He doesn't pay attention. So it's like, why, bro? Like, why are you like?
Because I got a lot of money, so whatever I say has to be right.
I'm just gonna keep repeating it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it with my chest.
Yeah, but I don't agree with this whole notion that people are trying to bring up that we should just ignore him because you can't ignore it. We ignored Trump. You think about it. No one believed that Trump was going to win or get to the point that he got to. We ignored him, and guess where he's sitting at right now? Right there on 1800 Pennsylvania Avenue. You know what I'm saying? Pennsylvania Avenue. It was like he's sitting right there in that White House because we didn't believe that it can happen. This is what happens when you ignore it. Because when you ignore him, because you think you're too good to ignore somebody like that, guess who listens to him? Idiots. Idiots. And idiots will always outnumber us. And if you can rally up idiots to do things, you can make the world move. Intelligent people have to be in the room. And there was no intelligent people in that room.
No.
I thought Jim Brown was one of them. At least I grew up thinking he was.
He done lost a couple marbles since then.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. This is true. There's no doubt this is true. But I just don't understand the method of that. And he's actually was saying a whole bunch of just nonsense. And you see all the cameras that were around and the attention that they're giving him. It's like, it's also, he's being used because he's also admitted that he's off his meds. So the fact that he's off his meds, we're really just, it's like when you had that crazy or mentally challenged uncle sitting up in the room and everybody just say, just ignore him. But you ain't put the family camera on him at that moment. You know when you be filming your Thanksgiving and you skip that part because uncle is off his meds. So you skip it. They put the cameras on somebody who is definitely mentally not stable, unstable, you know?
Yeah. Somebody turn him off.
Please turn him off. One of the things that I saw that was trending in the Kanye and the whole White House thing is Larry Hoover. Did you catch that?
No, I didn't catch that.
So in his rhetoric, you know, he was saying a whole bunch of just random things. And he was talking about they should release, he mentioned prison reform, and he was talking about they should release Larry Hoover because that's what made the streets go crazy when Larry Hoover got locked up in Chicago.
And what was said after that?
I don't know. They would just let him talk. Trump, the whole time while Kanye was just talking, was just kind of just like, you know, just kind of just nodding in a Trump-type fashion, just letting him go. There was no conversation about how you put these things in action. Kanye is the kind of person that will talk about Larry Hoover and then talk about an ice cream sundae right after that. So it's like you can't really jump on board with what he was saying and all that. But to the point of Larry Hoover, for those of you that don't know, Larry Hoover was the leader of the Folk game in Chicago. Folk is a gang in a Midwest. They spread in like Chicago, St. Louis and all that, and he was an old folk leader. He's been locked up for a very long time. Most of you may know of him from the Rick Ross song, Blowing Money Fast, Think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover. And so I guess the argument is that if once Larry Hoover went away, the streets of Chicago went crazy. That's why y'all got all these killings. Now, that's not unheard of. We all know that sometimes when a mob boss or something like that or alleged mob figure in the streets gets locked up.
Turf wars
happen. Hell, it happened to Iraq when Saddam Hussein got murdered, right? I mean, that's the reason why they saying that we're still over there in Iraq.
Everybody's vying for the top spot.
Everybody's vying for the top spot. These things happen. But Larry Hoover been locked up so long, you really think he can come out of jail and these youngers going to really listen to him at this point?
Nah.
Like he can make peace in the world?
Nah, they're going to bust his head.
Yeah, and that's the whole argument people are making with Trump. Well, we shouldn't impeach him because the vice president is just as crazy. Like, oh, so we should just let this crazy situation happen because of fear of a more crazy. So it's like Larry Hoover, like I'm seeing him trending like number one. I'm seeing white people comment on Larry Hoover. And I'm like, I know good well you don't know who Larry Hoover is. That's the thing. He's just saying these things. But you're not really getting no action involved.
Yeah, and it just sounds crazy.
Did you catch what some of the hip hop artists had to say about it?
No, I know T.I. said that he's not Kanye, which we all know.
Well, first, T.I. said a lot, though. Let me paraphrase one of them. Quote, he said, this Sambo hopping, Bob Steffen off Django ash-ish. Yay. Diddy said, somebody tell this Negro to call me. You think he'll ever be accepted back into the hip-hop community at all?
I don't know. He's stepping a little far off though. He's going hard. And I don't know, maybe it's a thrill. Like the more people hate him, the more he does it.
But as far as like when it comes to like his peers, like his fellow rappers, you think they'll ever like embrace him back? Like we know Hov is gone. Like we know that he tweeted that there'll be a throne too. But come on, Hov ain't coming back to that. Like why would Hov went through that so we wouldn't have to go through that? Like it's just not happening. So do you think anybody else would embrace him? Like will you see him like on a Khaled record? Will you see him at Diddy's house? And the people that he, I guess, allegedly respected at one point, you think he'll ever be welcome back in that community?
He will. He just he gonna have to bring this thing full circle.
I don't know if he know how to get off the pony. I don't know if he know how to get off the pony with that one, man. Because most of the rappers ain't really that informed on what's going on. But they do know they don't like this guy.
Yeah.
They do know they don't like
You're
Trump.
going against the grain.
Right. And you saying some of the stuff you saying, that's affecting the people that they love and all that good stuff. So somebody need to reach out to him. Maybe Hov does need to come back. Maybe Hov is the only one that can really like talk to him. But getting back to what you were saying about T.I.,
need to slap him.
He did post a video on IG somewhat in response to that. Did you catch it?
No, I didn't.
So there's a video of like Donald Trump like getting on the plane or whatever. Let me cut through all that, man. It's a video of First Lady Melania Trump where a woman, an actress who looks like Melania Trump, and she's stripping for T.I. inside the Oval Office. And dancing in front of him. And dancing. You ain't see it, dog?
No, I didn't see that.
Bro, it's real quick. Let me see if I can just show you real quick, like why we even got this on. Like, you have to see this, man. Let me show you, because he's like here, look, here it is.
Trump did not go to Mar-a-Lago with the president this weekend, which has a lot of people wondering.
You see that? Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
So he's getting on a helicopter. I guess T.I.'s watching the helicopter like leave off. In the suit, chilling. Look at that. Oh, here it come. So I'm thinking T.I. about to like blow up the building or something. You just see legs. Remember, that's the jacket that she had wore. I really don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this, dog. Look just like her. Dime trap. So he wrote under there, Dear 45, I ain't Kanye. Now, first, do you think that went too far as T.I.? Well, now let's keep in mind, afterwards, T.I. did plug Dime Trap, which is out in stores right now, or on iTunes right now.
Of course.
Just let's touch on this for a second. You think T.I. went too far?
Nah.
You don't?
Nah.
I don't know, bro. I think we gotta be careful, man.
The president said all types of stuff. I mean, whatever he's gonna do, he's already done. So who cares?
You can't make a video about the man's wife. Like, you can't threaten the president, and you can't make videos about their wife. You definitely can't threaten the president, because that's actually like a national threat, and he's the president. So those days are done. You can't tell Donald Trump on Rex or in an interview you gonna come kill him. No, he didn't. I'm just saying that's one of the things you can't do. But I don't know if it's wise to be having that man's wife dancing. I mean, the wife, I almost thought it was her. If I wasn't smart enough, I would think it was her dancing, stripping in front of him.
Technically, he never said it was her. Never mentioned. He never said a word in the bit. So, just a woman wearing a coat. So we can insinuate. We all know what it was supposed to, but there's no legal proof that could be her.
Yo, Tip did that video quick.
Yeah,
he did that video quick. He probably had Tiny like on the set. They were all laughing about it.
Of course.
I wonder if 45 actually going to respond to that, because he's not beyond things.
Well, it'll get to him. He'll respond. He'll tweet soon.
Yeah.
Just wait for it. It's coming.
I don't know, Tip. I'm scared. You didn't been in and out of jail too many times. I don't want them to find something on you, bro.
Oh, he off probation now. He good.
Yeah, man. I just don't like mess with the government like that, man. I like Tip out of jail. I just don't want nothing. I'm suspicious like that, man. I just don't want nothing crazy come up on Tip, man. I just don't. Yeah, I mean, another argument that was coming up was people were feeling as if Kanye is embarrassing us as black people.
Well, yeah, because white people think he's the voice of black people, and that's why Trump keeps just pulling him in and trying to use him as a pawn. But yeah, he's getting so far off that nobody's No, he's not the voice of opinion for any black people.
Now, here's something to add to that. You think he was a voice of black people when he said Bush doesn't care about black people? Was he our voice then?
Yeah.
Because we sure did rally behind him at that point.
Yeah. He was with the cause. He was with us. And that was different Kanye.
See, man, I'm like, F that, though, man. Why is it that we always got to feel embarrassed when it comes to white people? Like, oh, this is going to make white people laugh at us. Like, white people been laughing at us for a very long time.
They're going to be laughing at us forever.
Forever. So I don't understand how Kanye comes into the mix and embarrasses you and why we still feel like. Is that more on us or more on him?
50-50.
You think so?
Yep.
How? We should feel embarrassed? Like, we should not feel like, you think there's something to feeling embarrassed?
I mean, it's the... What's it called? Samuel L. Douglas Django character. Uncle Tom.
Right. Well, that wasn't his name, but he definitely was Uncle Tom. No doubt.
Yeah, Uncle Tom thing. So it's the Uncle Tom thing. Like he's disintegrating his own kind.
I agree. I think Kanye's embarrassing Kanye. He not embarrassing.
Well, yeah, you're right. He's not embarrassing black people as a whole because we already know what it is and we don't care about we lost respect for him a while ago. So
yeah, and we if shown that we can be on our best behavior. If white people feel like laughing at us, then guess what? They're racist. If your white friend is going to feel like this is how black people act, and that ain't been your white friend.
We still got Angela Rye.
We still got a whole lot of other people we can pull besides Kanye.
Yeah, I'm riding with Angela Rye.
Yeah, that's true.
Rah.
Yeah, I'm rocking with that too. You know what I mean? I'm definitely rocking with that. Sports, so he ain't embarrassing us over here. We good over here. Get your own stuff together.
All right, now with sports, 49ers apologized for leaving Colin Kaepernick out of the photo gallery. They later added him, though.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. They made an apology. Yeah, do you think that was a real mistake?
Definitely wasn't a mistake. But technically, did they really need to put him in there?
What you saying?
I mean, it's not like he was a franchise. I mean, he did get him to a Super Bowl.
Yeah. He got him to a Super Bowl. That's the first time they've been to Super Bowls in like 20 years.
But they got 5 Super Bowls. He didn't win.
That's true.
I mean, I'm with Colin Kaepernick. I'm with Cap. Believe me, I'm with Cap, but I'm just saying, like, he's not. When I think all the greatest quarterbacks in 49ers history, I don't think Kaepernick.
Well, the video was supposed to be a representation of the rivalry between the 49ers and the Green Bay Packers, which I didn't know that rivalry was like so historic. But apparently that's what the video was supposed to be for.
He had one playoff game, yeah. But when I think of rivalries in 49ers, I don't think of the games with Kaepernick. I think of Steve Young, Montana, Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, Deion Sanders. I don't think of Kaepernick. So, I mean, I understand that
you said Troy Aikman like Cowboys, though. But I'm talking about I didn't know that the 49ers and maybe I'm off. The 49ers and Green Bay had a historical rivalry.
Well, I mean, Green Bay. I'm talking about Brett. I said the Cowboys.
You mean Brett Favre?
I mean, Brett Favre.
Okay, go ahead. My fault.
Brett Favre and that whole crew. But I mean, still, it's just I don't know.
Well, why show the clip at all then? I'm with you in that. If that's the case, don't show any clips of him and Kaepernick, but don't take him out of the imagery of it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're going to show,
if you want to show clips from the game that he played in that they won,
he should be in it. Exactly,
yeah, he should be in it.
But you know what? That's unfair because think about it. A lot of players every year are not on the same team. Correct. So you gonna take them out?
Correct. No, they definitely took him out on purpose.
Yeah,
we know that. I mean, we know what that was. I mean, I'm just saying when I think of the best quarterbacks of 49ers history, I don't think Kaepernick.
No, you're absolutely correct. I don't think Kaepernick at all. I mean, their legacy with quarterbacks is way too rich.
Yeah, much as we want to. I mean, they ain't really rich. They just really got 2 good ones.
That's better than most.
They got 2 good Hall of Famers.
That's better than most. It's them, Green Bay. I mean, how many great quarterbacks can you name in one organization?
I mean, Green Bay got more. Green Bay has Bart Starr, Favre, and Aaron Rodgers.
They got 3. Okay.
They got 3.
Okay.
They got 3.
Steelers got 2.
Steelers got 2. Okay.
Okay. 49ers got 2.
Yeah.
Who else? Exactly.
Detroit got none.
Not at all. Not legendary. No, we don't. The Eagles don't have a legendary one.
We got Jaworski, McNabb.
Legendary? As in legendary? You think McNabb is going to go down as legendary?
He's a legend.
Legendary?
He's more of a legend than anybody that ever played for Detroit.
Okay. Pop Warner got somebody who's more legendary quarterback than someone played for Detroit. What that mean?
Stop it.
I don't know, man.
Anyway, speaking of my Eagles, word is we bringing LaShawn McCoy back. word's been called out to Buffalo. They also sent out a call to Pittsburgh, too, to check on Le'Veon, see if we can get that happening. And if Le'Veon did happen, I mean, hey, well, we would just have him for the year. We'd be renting him for the year because we ain't paying $18 million a year for a quarterback, for our running back, especially when we got a quarterback that's rookie's deal is going to be over next season, so we're going to have to pay him. So we ain't going to have not that we don't want Le'Veon, and we don't want to pay Le'Veon, we just can't afford Le'Veon.
Well, McCoy never wanted to leave anyway, right?
No, he didn't. And when he was asked about it, he said, I should have never been traded. He said that quick. So he's from 30 minutes north of Philly. He's from Harrisburg,
I didn't know
PA.
that.
So he's a Pennsylvania boy. So he definitely wants to come back home. We welcome him back with open arms. But the running backs that are in there right now, Corey Clement and Wendell Smallwood, they petitioned the owner, Howie Roseman, to not grab nobody, let us do our thing. We can hold it down. And I believe they can. But if we can get LaShawn back, bring the man back home.
You think that would help you guys kind of? I mean, the NFC East is pretty much sucking right now, aren't they? I mean, I've been watching football, but I've
we still gonna win the NFC East. I mean, 10-6 is gonna win the division, 9-7 maybe. But
has there ever been a time? And correct me if I'm being stupid, then I'm sorry I just got asked. Is it possible that no one from a division can go to the playoffs? That's not possible, right?
That's not possible.
Someone has to go from the division.
Yeah, somebody has to win the division.
Okay, I'm just checking.
The Arizona Cardinals went to the Super Bowl and went 8-8.
I remember when Seattle went and they had more losses than wins because their division was so 7-9.
That was the same division as I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, there you have it.
NFC West. But and also basketball wise, Jimmy Butler returned to practice and after demanding to be traded, and he didn't get traded, and he went into practice and he just took the third string.
Went off on everybody.
Yeah, took the third string team and beat the starters. And then screamed at the starters, screamed at the coach, screamed at the GM and said, you bleeping need me. You can't win without me.
He doesn't want to play with Towns. He doesn't want to play with Wiggins.
And he says they don't play as hard as he do. They take plays off. He doesn't like their work ethic. They're young. We know this. They're paid. We all know that.
Can you bounce off that after someone go on you like that? And it's crazy because Jimmy Butler is young, but he's looking like the old man in the room.
Yeah, well, because Jimmy Butler came up in Chicago with Derrick Rose when they were winning.
And with the same coach.
With the same coach. So he said the coach likes confrontation. He just won't say it in public, but the coach likes it, he said. So, but him and Tibbs have a great relationship. And he said everybody was cool with it.
If you're a part of the organization, do you trade him like you want, or do you let him ride out the season?
Well, I mean, you let him ride out the season, you get nothing for him.
You ain't going to get nothing for him now. Nobody's going to trade for him knowing that his contract is up this year.
They'll trade something for him. They're just not going to trade a lot. But if ride out the season, you get nothing.
Well, apparently your man Pat Riley hung up on the GM or on the coach Thibodeau and called him a mother effer. So that's how that situation is going right now. I mean, Jimmy Butler, man, he makes a valid point, but let's be honest, it's probably all about the money. I mean, he definitely has hinted that he wanted to play for the Knicks. He probably wanted to go. He said he wanted to go for the Clippers and he wanted to go to Miami. He wants to go to these big market places. So I guess it sucks that you're in a spot like Minnesota and you playing with some youngers who really don't want to ball hard like that. But that's just a new generation, man. They're not going to ball hard like that. Yeah. They don't really care about winning and losing on the same magnitude as a generation before them.
And LeBron's still balling hard for them Lakers.
Yep.
Looking good. They looking good in the preseason. Let's see how it goes in the regular season.
It's only preseason.
Yeah.
Golden State Warriors still going to kick that ass.
Of course.
Now, to take it back a little bit, I don't know if you caught this, but word is Wu-Tang has got approved for a scripted drama series. It's going to be on Hulu. It's going to be based on their lives. Of course, RZA is a co-creator with writer Alex Tess. I think that's his name. He was a writer of the movie Superfly, the remake that had just came out. That was horrible from my understanding.
I didn't see it.
I ain't see it either, but it'll
be on
bad.
Netflix soon, though.
It didn't look good, though. I mean, I didn't see why you were going to call it Superfly personally, but I didn't see it. It is what it is. But yeah, Wu-Tang gonna get a series, man. That's kind of dope, right? Like a series.
That's hot.
It was going to come to that because if you think about it, one of the consistent complaints about the NWA movie, although everyone loved Shroud of Compton, was that they left so much out, right? And the movie itself was almost 3 hours long, but the complaint was they left so much out.
Was they gonna make 2 movies?
Exactly. So then you take another biop that came out that we actually love was the New Edition movie, right? And that one was 3 parts.
Correct.
And everybody was like, cool. But they still left some. So eventually it's going to come to a point where you're going to have to do like and Wu-Tang is way too many of them.
It's like 20 of them.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I think I was part of Wu-Tang at one point. Like, it was way too many of those guys. So you're going to definitely need a streaming series for that. Can you imagine binging and watching that story?
Yeah.
I mean, we talking about at least like 88 because RZA and GZA had the record deal first. And, you know, you got to go through their little history and how they learn and things of that nature and how they pop off. Do you think it has the potential to be better than the Straight Outta Compton movie?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I'm just asking. As far as the hip-hop biopics.
I mean, it's going to be more parts to it, so I don't know. Straight Outta Compton is something special. It's kind of hard to top it.
So hold on, let's top the scale on hip-hop biopics, right? The top is Straight Outta Compton. Can we agree on that?
Yes.
Okay. What's the bottom? All Eyes on Me?
Don't disrespect my guy like that.
No, they already disrespected your guy when they made that horrible movie.
No, I think the bottom is Aaliyah.
As in hip-hop biopics?
It was still terrible.
It was Lifetime. It was terrible.
It was terrible.
But we don't bring that up, though. We almost act like that didn't even exist.
Because that's how bad it was.
I don't know, bro. I gotta say the Tupac movie, man. I'm sorry. I think Tupac movies. I think the All Eyes on Me, man, is the bottom, homie. I think it's the bottom. Come on, think about it, man.
All Eyes on Me is the worst.
I think it's the bottom.
Notorious wasn't worse.
No, not worse than All Eyes on Me. All Eyes on Me was horrible, homie. It was really, really bad. It was heartbreaking. Like I think I shed a tear in there, but not because I remember that Tupac died, because the movie was so horrible. Yeah, man.
Nah, I refuse. I'm not gonna. I can't.
We not talking about Tupac himself, bro. We talking about the movie that they made about the legend.
I can't get jiggy. I can't like it. I can't do it.
Well, you know, Straight Outta Compton is the top. We can agree on that.
Yes.
And if they do Wu-Tang good enough, man, you know, that means I gotta go get Hulu. So if y'all got passwords, make sure you DM me.
Yeah, let me know.
Okay, so I was doing a quick Google search real quick, and here are some hip hop biopics that we wasn't really thinking about. Crazy Sexy Cool.
Okay. So you talking about that? That's hip hop. Then Aaliyah is hip hop. Aaliyah is the worst.
Okay. Well, I'm Crazy Sexy Cool. 8 Mile.
8 Mile was dope.
It's a biopic. You know what I'm saying? 8 Mile's a biopic. What's another one? As far as like a hip hop biopic, I'm just trying to think real quick, like a hip hop biopic. I mean, Crazy Sexy Cool was cool. Crazy Sexy Cool was pretty good though. Right? Don't you think so?
It was all right. It was okay.
We can't forget Notorious, of course, right?
Yeah, we already said Notorious.
We already said Notorious. It ain't that many. Oh, MC Hammer.
Hammer was a good one.
Hammer one was good one. Was that the first one? When you think about biopic?
That was one of the first.
You know, low key, what was a biopic, but we don't never really think about it though because it was so old. It was before
Crush Groove.
Crush Groove was technically about Russ.
Yeah.
Crush Groove was a biopic technically. His name was Russ in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you got those. So you know, but I think the All Eyes on Me was still the bottom bar. It still wins.
Aaliyah is the bottom.
Oh, we don't check for Aaliyah, bro, but it's okay.
The Fantasia story.
Oh snap! That was so horrible, yo. Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
I saw 20 minutes of it, man, and I was like, "Oh man, this is bad, yo. This is really, really bad."
They need to do a Salt and Pepper biopic.
They do. Salt and Pepper needs a biopic. Wu-Tang is getting one. Big Daddy Kane, Kid and Play needs a. Well, House Party, was that a biopic?
No, that was just a movie. It wasn't a biopic.
You don't consider that was a biopic?
That had nothing to do with their lives, and they'll even tell you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, because they didn't come up in like, you know, suburban America, not like that. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to think like who would be somebody else. LL Cool J definitely needs one.
Yeah.
LL Cool J.
He gonna need like
a series.
A series.
He's gonna need a series. LL Cool J needs
40-year career. Like
Queen Latifah.
It's another one.
I tell you what, Era needs a biopic, if not a series. The New Jack Swing era. Like you think about Teddy Riley. I was watching an interview with him on the Breakfast Club. Man, his whole story, man, like that definitely needs like, you know, you think about the New Jack Swing era and who all came up with it, Heavy D and the Boys and all of them. That's like Uptown Records. That whole era needs like a series. You could make a TV. That's definitely a TV show.
The intro to Puffy.
Yeah. You could end it with a season finale with them hiring an intern, named Sean Combs. You know what I'm saying? So that's not too bad. You know what I mean? That's not too bad. I totally forgot what we were supposed to talk about. Come get into this. Oh yeah. I wanted to say this past week it was a birthday for MC Light.
Yeah,
who needs a movie?
Yeah, she get a biopic too.
She could definitely get a biopic. You know what I'm saying? CL Smooth from P-Rock CL Smooth. It was his birthday.
No biopic for him.
I'm pretty sure somebody will watch it. Somebody.
No biopic for CL Smooth.
Okay. It was also the anniversary of Mos Def debut album Black on Both Sides, which came out back in 99.
That's my guy, but he don't get a biopic either.
No, but he can play somebody in the biopic though.
Yeah, he definitely can. Definitely
He's an excellent actor. AZ Do or Die came out back in 95. It's the anniversary of that too.
No biopic.
Nah, no. But you know what though? I'm pretty sure AZ is a street legend though.
Yeah.
Pretty confident.
Well, the real AZ is.
Oh, yeah, that's true, dude. That's true, too. And also, we talked about this gentleman earlier. It's also the anniversary early this week was the anniversary of T.I. I'm Serious.
Yeah, he will get one.
Which came out back. Oh, what? T.I. definitely needs a biopic.
He'll get one.
T.I.
Yeah.
But
probably another 20 years from now, but he'll get one.
Yeah. I just hope he's alive to get it done. I don't like bios when the person is dead because everyone gets to arguing about it.
T.I. got money. T.I. ain't going nowhere.
Master P still working on his. He never came out with his yet, though. He was supposed to have his. I think Charlamagne was supposed to be in it, but I think he's going to do like a regular just biography first, and then he's going to actually do a movie. But I would love to see P. I thought I'm Bada was his biopic.
Nah.
When you think about it, you don't think Bada was a biopic?
Nah.
You don't think they were really living like that?
He was living. And
Cash Money.
He was moving.
Baby, I love to see one on Baby.
We see one on Baby. Baby was really that guy back in the day.
Baby was probably rubbing his hands back when he was 13 years old.
And looked like he was 40.
Right. Weezy can probably get one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wayne definitely will have one.
The actor wouldn't have to do much talking.
Yeah, Wayne will definitely have one in 20 years.
Wayne, you can do one on Cash Money. Cash Money definitely needs a series.
Yeah, probably. We'll have Wayne in probably like another 10.
You think so?
Yeah, Wayne will have his in another 10.
Scarface.
Yeah. Rap A Lot Records.
Jay Prince, but I mean, he already put out his book.
Yeah, so that's coming soon.
Jay Prince definitely. I would be front row watching Jay Prince's movie. But I would not tell y'all if I thought it was horrible because Jay Prince is one of them few people that he would come see us. Even us on our little show, he would come see us. But Jay Prince definitely needs a movie. When you think about that whole Rap A Lot era. But you know, I'm going to end it on this note. I'm going to give you somebody, dog, who would have probably the best movie ever that I think they're working on right now. Give you one guess. Just guess. Give you one guess. He probably had the best movie ever.
Probably the best movie. Jay-Z?
Okay, definitely Hov definitely a movie, but Me So Horny Luke.
Oh, Luke.
But I don't think you can make it in the Me Too era, man.
That would be the most entertaining one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd definitely be rated MA.
Yeah. But you're not gonna get it in the Me Too era. It's so many things they did wrong back then that you just can't do now.
He was a savage.
He definitely was a savage, man.
Yeah, and he did porn, directed porn. I mean, he did everything.
Yeah. People used to call him the hip-hop Hugh Hefner, but I like to think that Hugh Hefner was him. Because Hugh Hefner wasn't on no stage telling people what to do, man. There's a story in Detroit that's legendary. I don't know how true it is. It could be a myth that he got on this famous bridge in Detroit that was stuck in traffic on our way to one of our hood parks.
I saw that. And he pulled people out the car and they just started going at it, like right now.
Yeah, and told them what to do. Yo, so that was really on video? I never saw it.
I saw it.
So here's why I always heard about it. I was in the car with my big homies when I was a kid, and everybody was talking about it, but I never knew how real it was.
I didn't know it was in Detroit. I just assumed it was in Miami.
No, it was in Detroit. It was in Detroit. So
yeah, he just walking down the street, get out the car.
Yeah.
Bust it open.
And had them doing what they do. Like
serve them.
Yeah. There's nobody who could do that no more.
Yeah. No.
And you just can't. Me Too, Time's Up, all that. You just, it'd be beyond rated R. What was that other rating they had for a split second?
Rated is
NC-17?
No, it's TVMA.
TVMA? That's worse than rated R?
That's worse than rated R.
Yeah, he had to be on HBO, bro.
That's mature audience.
Straight up
that's
HBO.
That's what MA stands for.
He might have to be pay-per-view. Me So Horny. That's what we call. We call Me So Horny.
Yeah, that's what definitely would be called.
Me So Horny, yo. There you go. One thing for sure, if Uncle Luke get a movie, I guarantee you it's probably not going to win not one award. Ain't nobody going to honor that. We will love, nah. I'm about to say BT Awards, but nah, they ain't going to honor that. But it's a damn shame. Did you get a chance to check out any of the movies that came out last week, man? You saw Venom?
Nah, but I'm going to.
Yeah, man. You got a chance to check out Walking Dead premiere, though?
Oh, you know I was watching that.
What you think about it, yo?
Definitely watch that. That's my show.
Okay, now I broke your heart last week when I told you that Rick Grimes, Rick is leaving.
Yeah, I saw it.
Do you see the little setup that they're doing?
A little bit. They slow walking it. They slow walking it.
Because people mad at Rick. This man killed her husband right in front of her, beat him with a bat, and you got this man sitting in the jail cell, and you ain't got to have him sitting in no jail cell.
I see what he's doing, and yeah, but I don't know. They slow walking it. They slow walking it. Ain't gonna be no quick. He just up and out of there. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a whole story getting rid of a whole season getting rid of Rick.
So let me ask you: do you think Rick is wrong? Do you think Negan should have died, or Rick is doing the right thing by looking at the bigger picture and things of that nature and trying to be a better person?
And he's trying to serve justice because if you remember, if you really watched Walking Dead from the beginning, Rick was a police.
Okay.
So he comes from that background. So that's what he's thinking of, actually serving justice instead of being a judge or executioner. He's thinking of actually justice. Maybe he could use that to actually rehabilitate Negan and show everybody that the hard way, just kill or be killed, is not the way that it needs to go. He's trying to bring back.
And you know what else, too, that people fail to realize? As far as the TV show, not the book, the TV show.
I never read the book, so I'm talking about
no.
All I know is TV show.
Yeah, we're gonna stick with the TV show just for everybody can get an understanding. It was their fault when it happened to Regan. Like we forgot that when it came to Negan, but it was their fault. They killed Negan's mans. They even went to one of the stations and killed some of Negan's mans in their sleep because they were starting to get big headed. You know what I'm saying? Like they picked the fight with Negan. Like we forget
they just didn't know how big it was.
They didn't know how serious it was. So Negan really could have killed them a lot of times. Yeah. But he was trying to teach them a lesson about, okay, you going to be big and bad and come through here.
He was trying to make them slaves.
Exactly. But they picked the fight with Negan, though. And we forget that because of how brutal Negan was. Again, you cannot get mad at somebody when you poke the bear and that bear react like a bear. We forget that. And I think Rick remembered that. And Rick is kind of like, it was kind of our fault. Like Daryl and everybody's mad at him. But he's like, we kind of like brought it on ourselves.
They did because they were trying to do a favor for somebody else.
Be big and bad.
We'll get rid of them. And then it just happened. It wasn't just 20, 30 of them. It was like 400 of them.
Yeah. I mean, Rick was slowly becoming, the governor and everybody he had already faced. Remember, they went to that one place and he was like, well, if they don't let us live here, we'll just take it. He was slowly becoming a Negan-esque kind of a character now. You think about it, Rick has been, he hasn't been Rick in a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is him being Rick, like you said, going back from Justice. So I don't know. I think this series is going to be, it's going to be, pretty good. And last note, did you get a chance to check out the trailer, the sneak peek of the Aladdin movie?
Yes, I did.
What you think about it?
Did you hear about that Will Smith is the genie?
Yeah.
He told everybody he can't wait for them to see him in blue.
That's dope, right?
Yeah.
So they're not going to have him black? He going to be blue? He ain't going to be a black man? He going to be really blue, like the genie?
Blue genie. I mean, come on, the genie is blue.
I just figured, it would be amazing just to see him black in the sand anyway. I don't think he has to be blue for them to be amazed at that situation.
Nah, he's going to be blue.
Oh.
I think he's definitely going to do great. I mean, Will is just a funny guy anyway.
Yeah.
He's one of the funniest non-comedians there are.
Yeah. It's going to be a little sad because Robin Williams passed away, because when I was growing up as a kid, that was the genie for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially they're going to cater it to that. Aladdin might be the only, I was talking about this with somebody the other day. If you think about it, Disney cartoon movies were actually very tragic. They always start off with a death. Bambi's mom, Mufasa. I think Snow White starts off, her mama died. They start off with a death. Aladdin might be the only one where it did start off with nobody dying.
He was just homeless.
He was homeless.
He was just homeless.
But it wasn't like a tragic death. Like Sleeping Beauty, I think somebody died. Disney movies, someone dies.
That set the tone.
They actually are more cruel than your average movie. They're kind of wicked on the low. But no one died in Aladdin when you really think about it. You know what I mean? Like Mufasa paid the price, but that's about it. Aladdin, no one died. Not even the carpet.
No, the carpet didn't die.
I just don't want Will Smith to be calling somebody master.
Movie.
It's going to feel a certain type of way in the climate that we're seeing right now.
But the genie gets freed, so.
It's just black man freed, begging for freedom.
He's not black. He's Egyptian.
He's black. Man.
In the movie, he's Egyptian. He's not a black man.
Egypt ain't Africa. I guess we ain't got enough knowledge for that.
Yeah.
I ain't got it either.
You got me there, and I realized it myself.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Well,
realized that myself as I said it.
Well, the trailer looked good. Look good. I mean, the little sneak peek looked good. I'm interested in it.
Yeah, they put a lot of money into it. You can tell.
Yeah, like I wasn't gonna go see Beauty and the Beast. You know what I'm saying?
I saw Beauty and the Beast.
Got kids though.
Okay.
Tell me, and that's why you went, right?
Yeah.
Was it good though on the low?
It was good.
Okay. Did somebody die in Beauty? Somebody died in Beauty and the Beast, right? They were tragic, right? Did somebody die in the beginning?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. See,
Nobody died in the beginning, but
someone died, right?
Yeah, somebody died. See? Stefan, Gaston, the guy who was trying to win Belle's heart, tried to kill the Beast, and the Beast ended up being the Beast and killing him.
Yeah, but see, who's the villain? I'm talking about like usually in Disney movies, the person. You know what I'm saying? Somebody died.
Yeah, nobody died. Nobody died.
Yeah, nobody died. What that's. All right, man. I guess we get up out of here, man. Nothing else. We didn't pretty much cover everything since everything was all Kanye, man. What you got going on?
Keeping these records spinning time with the family. Keep it moving.
All right. Well, make sure you check out DJ Akademiks, his Scholar Mix on Podomatic. Make sure you check out our show on all of our platforms, SoundCloud, Podomatic, Mixcloud. Check us out on iTunes, okay? Make sure you subscribe. YouTube also. Subscribe. Just go to the search engine, type in Hip Hop Matrix Show, one word, okay? One word. You can follow me on my Twitter at J.Hall Radio. Follow this man at DJ Akademiks, at WHIPS98. Ain't nothing going on with me. I'm going to stay at home because my ass is broke. So that's just how it goes. As usual, be blessed, successful, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah,
we go.
It's the Hip Hop Matrix Show.